Hi everybody, today we're working on Module 1, Lesson 18. I can apply the distributive property to decompose units. Decompose means like break apart or break down. Okay, I'd like you to pause your screen and practice skip counting by threes. Pause your screen and practice skip counting by fours. Pause your screen and practice skip counting by sixes. Okay, a parking structure has, a parking structure has 10 levels. There are 3 cars parked on each level. How many cars are parked in the structure? Okay, so let's draw a picture of this. There are 10 levels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And there are 3 cars on each level. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I'm going to put 3 cars on each level. Okay, so let's think about what I just did. Like, what kind of equation did I just do? So I had 10 levels and I multiplied 3 cars on each level. So if there are 10 levels and 3 cars on each level, I have 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, and 30. So 10 times 3 equals 30. Sorry guys, looking for the pause button here. Okay, use the distributive property, tape diagrams, and arrays to model 7 times 5. So we've got quite a bit of work to do here. We've got to do 3 different things to solve 7 times 5. So first, let's look at the distributive property, okay? So what I want you to remember about the word distributive is that it means the same as like break apart. So oftentimes we will hear the distributive strategy called the break apart strategy. So I want to show you what that looks like when I'm thinking about it in my brain. So I'm going to draw a tape diagram. I'm sorry that this is not a perfect tape diagram. You know how this silly mouse pencil is that shows 7 times 5. So I want to make 7 groups with 5 in each group. So I need 6 lines to make 7 groups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then I'm going to put 5 in each group. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so if I want to break apart this problem to make it into 2 easier problems to solve, my thought is that I'm going to break it at the 5 mark because it's easy for me to count by 5s. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, break. So I'm going to break right here because it's really easy for me to solve 5 times 5 because I can easily count by 5s. So if I think of this as 5 times 5, because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 groups with 5 in each group. I can go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and go ahead and write that in. Then I have to solve what's over here. I have 2 groups with 5 in each group. So that gives me 5, 10. Okay, so if I'm going down here to write in the distributive property, I did 5 times 5, which is right here, plus, because we're adding it in, 2 times 5, right here, equals. So if we put these together, it makes 7 times 5, right? Here's the 5, here's the 2. We put those together, it makes this 7 because we broke it apart. So 5 times 5 plus 2 times 5 equals 7 times 5. So our final multiplication equation is right here. 7 times 5. And what does this equal altogether? So we have to take the 25 and add the 10, and that makes 35. So the distributive property, or the break apart strategy, as I like to call it, because it's easier for my brain to remember, it's just to take a big multiplication equation, break it so that it makes 2 smaller problems to solve to come up with that answer. So it's actually really helpful once you get the hang of it. It just takes a little bit of practice. Okay, so we did a distributive property. We did our tape diagram. Now we have to do an array. So to model 7 times 5, let's see, I'll use X's. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rows with 5 in each row. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I only have to put 4 here because this one's already here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so this array should still give me the same answer as the tape diagram gave me and the distributive property gave me. The array should give me the same answer. So let's count 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Yes, it still gives me the same answer. So boys and girls, what I want you to see here is there's a lot of ways to solve a problem. We used the distributive property, we used a tape diagram, we used an array. They all gave us the same answer to 7 times 5, and that is 35. Okay, try your best on the problem set.